Got it.
Got it. Bingo, bango.
Bingo, bango.
Was his name-o? Good God.
I had to process that. It's been a long day, Travis.
I don't even know what year it is right now. Welcome back to the Cinema Clubhouse podcast. I'm Will.
And I am Neo. I mean, Will.
We're all Will today.
We're all Will?
I think that's the thing. We are always Will.
That's for the sequel.
Okay. Welcome back. Today, we are recasting one of the craziest movies, coolest movies, best Keanu movies.
All the above.
All of the above. The Matrix.
The Matrix. The first one.
The first one.
Not Revolutions.
No. The Matrix.
Although sort of.
Sort of. The Matrix. We're recasting this, Will, because you know what? Why not?
It's one of those untouchables, and those are the most fun, man.
Yeah, an untouchable that we like to touch.
Oh, I'll have to edit that one out.
No, we're keeping it in. We're going to start with Neo, work our way through the cast. We're casting anybody, as always, that talks in the movie.
Oh.
Anybody that talks.
Anybody that talks. Well, this could be a long one.
After the main cast, it can only be Jim Carrey, so it's actually pretty easy. Let's just start at the top. Let's start with Neo.
The one and only.
The one and only, the chosen one and only.
Oh.
This was the hardest character I've ever recast in my life.
It was up there for me, too.
And I did not think it would even be remotely difficult.
It was harder than Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Go figure.
I cast every character on honestly no problem. Neo, I think I've put every actor's name in the hat. And I just didn't like any of them.
Even Steve Buscemi?
Even Steve Buscemi.
I'd watch that Matrix.
Well, you guessed my cast.
Is that your...
He actually plays Trinity.
Oh! I like it.
But specifically Steve Buscemi from Con Air.
The best Steve Buscemi.
The greatest. No, Neo was insanely hard. I did not think it was going to be difficult, and it was. I still don't know if I love my pick, but I love it out of everybody else, I think.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. Okay. So like I said, just so difficult. So difficult. I had every actor in there from like Daniel Craig even to Tom Holland. Like I was trying everything.
Always Tom Holland.
Well, I don't like him, but I had to see because the problem was no one looked good in the trench coat and the glasses and doing the bullet time. No, in my head, no one looked good.
It's tough.
And I didn't think Keanu was such a specific, person that you couldn't replace that, but I couldn't. I just couldn't see it.
He's a very singular personality.
He is. So this was insanely hard. I finally landed on Dev Patel. And like I said, I don't know if I love it, but I could picture him doing everything. Maybe not being Thomas Anderson as much.
Yeah.
But all the Neo stuff I could picture and accept.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I can see it. We have a sample size now of him doing combat.
Yeah.
Which, big part of the role.
Yeah, Monkey Man helped that a lot. I mean, which is crazy because that's kind of like a John Wick style movie. So that is how I got to him. I mean, hell, I almost just cast Keanu Reeves again because I was just like, I just don't know. I just don't know. But I think he could pull it off. I think he has Keanu. I think as a person, he has Keanu's kind of like warmness. Mm-hmm. And I think that could translate into the character. But the combat, I think he would do. I think his would be more like gritty and less, fluid, less robotic.
It's interesting. Like if we were having this conversation 3 years ago or whenever before Monkey Man, I forget when that came out, but
I think it came out 2 years ago.
Yeah. So if we were having it then, I probably would have bought him more in the Thomas Anderson role or whatever he'd be called in this version of The Matrix. But
it's Thomas Anderson.
It's
same
Thomas
script.
Anderson. Yeah, same script. But I would have bought him more in that because he's kind of got that doe-eyed, innocent sort of personality. Like
there'd be no like, can he handle this type of stuff? Because like,
yeah,
nothing. His filmography had nothing like that in it.
and I mean to be fair, like Keanu Reeves had been in action movies prior,
Right.
but not like doing martial arts or anything. So
yeah, I mean, probably if we would go back to when this movie got announced and like, if we kind of knew what it was, we might have been like, oh, Keanu is probably not the best choice for that. But I mean,
we wouldn't have known what that was.
Right. We didn't know what it was. We still don't know what the Matrix is. But no, that's my Neo. I think he brings a lot of grit to the character, a lot of good acting, like from his role in The Green Knight mixed with Monkey Man. I think he could make an interesting Neo.
Interesting indeed. I like the pick.
Thanks, Will.
Yeah, like you said, this was tough. It took me a while to get to mine too. It's you don't realize just how singular of a personality Keanu Reeves is until you do this, but he really is like, and I know he wasn't even the original person cast for the role. Will Smith famously turned the role down.
Yeah,
but and that would have been a wild movie.
Yeah, I mean, to me, Keanu's kind of like Jeff Goldblum, where he's like he does his thing.
Yeah. And
that thing can't be really replicated. And you just, when you get that thing in a movie, you're like, oh, it makes it better.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is.
But there was a part of me, because it was challenging, where I was like, do I just go Will Smith?
I tried Will Smith too. I was like, maybe. Yeah.
But I mean, I had to remember, like, we're making this for the first time today.
Right.
So I don't really want 50-plus-year-old Will Smith in the role. So I went through the gauntlet too of names, ones that come up in lots of Hollywood castings, but none of them really stuck. Had that, like, one would be not quite like tough enough, like you kind of that doesn't give that off enough, and one I just don't buy as the Thomas Anderson part of things. So right. The one I ended up landing on is kind of random like yours, but it's Shang-Chi himself, Simu Liu. I believe that's how you pronounce his name.
That's good. Yeah, I definitely had him in my list as well.
He's one similar to Dev Patel, where we've got a sample size now of him in a combat role.
Right. So for the majority of the movie, can handle that part, and that part's important.
But he almost goes on a Neo type journey in Shang-Chi. Like, yeah, obviously he's got the kung fu the martial arts background,
right?
And so that part of it's a little bit different, but he does kind of have that personality where I can see him just having the wool pulled out, or wool pulled over his eyes, rather, and vice versa. But again, trained in combat at this point, he would be great in that role. And I just like the way he interacts in my head with the rest of my cast. But I just think he'd be a good choice.
That's good. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I think he was close on mine for a while. I just couldn't get, I don't know. This is the first recast where I didn't really take into consideration the relationships between the rest of the cast, because the characters are so robotic and kind of not really interact as people for a lot of it. So I was like, I don't think that's as important. And since I couldn't find Neo, I had to throw that logic out the window, because I was like, I just need a Neo. Regardless if he's good with my Trinity, it doesn't matter. It just needs to happen. Right. I like it, Will. It's good. So, I mean, speaking of Trinity, let's just keep going. Let's do Trinity. I think the rest of the cast was pretty easy. Kind of first person I thought of for the rest of these is how this went. My Trinity might be a little, it's not a huge household name, but I seen her do elements of kind of Trinity's character. And that's Evan Rachel Wood from Westworld.
Interesting. Okay.
Her character in Westworld, once she, breaks out and is kind of like the bad guy, is very similar to how Trinity is in the Matrix. And so I think she would bring a really like fierce and just like toughness that's kind of like combated with Dev Patel's like Neo. I can just see that, you know, like she being like, come on, like you got to do this, and more annoyed with him. But I think she would just bring a lot of emotion and just like a toughness that is what Trinity brings. And that's kind of what you have to match with Trinity.
Yeah, that's an interesting pick. I like your Westworld comparison for that character. Like she is a little bit, she does have a little warmer of a presence on screen than Carrie Moss. Carrie Moss. Carrie Ann Moss.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's, again, all these are always going to be a slightly different take because of what the actors bring. But yeah, I can see her playing that badass. Again, everyone's going to be trained to do the combat anyway. So that's not really too big of a factor. But yeah, in terms of personality, I can see her bouncing off of Dev Patel pretty well.
Yeah, and I think like specifically like seasons 2 and 3 of Westworld, like where she's not nice anymore.
Yeah.
Like that's where I was like, okay, I can see it. Like first season, you're like, nah, she's too sweet, because it's like she doesn't know yet. Like she doesn't know what. But yeah, I think they have a kind of a random dynamic. Like I don't think any casting director would be like, these two are gonna be great together, but I think they would be.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a similar dynamic, I think, with my Trinity and Neo. You know, Keanu and Carrie, they fit pretty well in terms of how their characters complement each other. So similar to yours, I think mine not necessarily won't complement each other well, but they are a little more dynamic in terms of, you know, their personalities and style. But Trinity was probably the second hardest one for me, which I guess makes sense. But like you said, wasn't as hard as Neo. So I was weighing a couple different options, but who I ultimately went with was Anya Taylor-Joy. Coming fairly fresh off of Furiosa, you know, she's got that fire that Trinity, that comes out of Trinity, but she's also got the cool factor, you know, like I'm thinking about her character in like The Menu, where she's still kind of one of the smarter people in the room, and you never feels like she's out of control of those situations. But I think she can balance that, kind of be that guide that Trinity is, at least half the guide, and, you know, Morpheus is the other. But I think she can play that role well, and be kind of warm and bringing Neo in. But she's also been through some shit.
Yeah, that's good. I like it, Will. I also like that you're picking more blockbuster names in your cast, Will.
You know,
as I slip further down, you rise above.
You're going way more art house with this one, which is not really my vibe, I gotta say. I want to make the moolah. You know, so that's where my head's at. Get Shang-Chi, get Furiosa.
That's good.
We're making a picture here.
That's good. I get Monkey Man, and then, you know, the canceled Westworld show. It's like, okay, maybe I messed up. I like it, Will. All right, let's continue down this list to the next most important character, the Oracle. I'm just kidding.
Oh, well, I mean,
nope. Morpheus is next. Will, I think we know who this is.
This one was very obvious.
Let's say it at the same time.
All right.
One, two, three. Eddie Murphy. Sorry, I had to. Okay, Morpheus. Morpheus, to me, this was the easiest cast of all time. Maybe of any recast we've done. I didn't dream about this one. I just knew what this one was.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we should bury the lead here. We came up with the same recast on this.
And not only us, lots of people come up with this. I think it's just obvious. That is Mahershala Ali.
He was born for it.
He's Morpheus. Like I think he brings everything Lawrence Fishburne brought in a similar vibe, maybe a cooler vibe.
He might be even cooler than Lawrence Fishburne.
He might be even cooler.
which is crazy.
Which is pretty cool.
Which is pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. But no, we both cast him. As I figured, this one might have some crossover.
Yeah.
Not obviously Neo, since I couldn't figure it out. But
that would have been wild if we both wound up with the same Neo.
But no, I mean, I think he's perfect.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's who you would pick to play.
There were a few other names that I was mulling over, but they would all be very different Morpheus.
Well, I feel like if we did this, we would finally give him the opportunity to kind of shine a little bit, because I feel like he's always underutilized in whatever movie he's in. It's like they forget his talent.
I know.
And they're like, hey, what are you doing? Like, use him. And I feel like he could really just run and shine with this role.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, he just brings that cool, obviously immensely talented actor. Mm-hmm. 2-time Academy Award winner, I think now.
I think.
Yeah, he's just if they were for real casting the Matrix right now, yeah, he would be top of the list. I mean,
he'd probably be offered it.
Yeah.
And then if he says no, then they're like, crap. Actually, you can't say no. So
yeah,
here's half the budget.
And I mean, if they're not gonna ever make a Blade movie,
yeah,
might as well give him something to chew on,
I even thought about casting him as Neo as well when I couldn't figure out who Neo should be. Ooh. They play both. He plays both characters.
He's too cool for Neo.
I know. That's what I thought. I tried. I was like, sorry. Neo's not cool for a while.
Yeah.
He's not. It takes him some time.
Yeah, he's not cool until like the last minute of the movie.
I think, though, if this was made, the Blade movie would get green light a lot faster, because they're like, okay, there he is. There he is. Yeah, perfect pick. No complaints.
Actually, I want to switch mine.
No.
I'm just kidding. I won't.
Good. All right. Agent Smith. This one was, I changed it. I had one right away, and then I was thinking, and I was like, I kind of just don't love how he would do it. Mm-hmm. I went with Guy Pearce.
I
think he would capture what Hugo Weaving did.
Yeah.
And it'd be a similar vibe.
He's a little older.
But I think with Agent Smith, you're not really sure his age. So it could be portrayed older, but still pulled off. And I think Guy Pearce could do that.
He's definitely got a very menacing presence.
Yeah, he's definitely got a presence about him. And I think he is one of the most underrated actors. He's one of my favorites, and he doesn't get the recognition or the roles that you're just like, dude.
Yeah.
You could really just knock this out of the park. So I think this would be like a mainstream, like I put him in a movie like this, let him, and I think he would do awesome with it and make it Agent Smith even kind of like more sinister and darker than even originally was.
Yeah.
I think it's just like something about his voice and like his look is just like unsettling, and I think Dev Patel would have a rough time with him.
Yeah, the voice is definitely something like Hugo Weaving's Agent Smith is just so... He's got that menacing voice.
Yeah.
Not necessarily his personality, but he's just got that very distinguished...
Oh, yeah. It's like you hear that voice and you just like know
Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, you know what you're supposed to feel, and it's not enjoyable.
Yeah.
But I think Guy Pearce would bring that element to it still. Maybe play it a little differently, but I think he would recapture it, similar to how Morpheus is recaptured. Like, it's just like updated version. I think that's how I would see it. So who's yours, Will?
I like it.
Thank you.
For me, it was kind of like, this has got to be a Skarsgård, right?
I mean, it has to be. I think the dad's a little old, but I'll accept it, Will.
Yeah, I'm not going with older Skarsgårds here. I'm going with someone who's already been a villain.
Yes.
A couple times.
And in a Keanu movie.
And in a Keanu movie.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I wasn't even thinking about that. I went with Bill Skarsgård.
perfect.
He's just got the Agent Smith look, man.
He does. He does seem like he's a program.
He seems like he's a program.
He's not a real person.
Yeah, he's one of those where it's like he can be plugged into so many different roles.
Mm-hmm.
Plugged in, do you like that?
I loved it.
But yeah, he's also just got one of those faces. Obviously, Hollywood has typecast him at this point.
Well, they really utilize his skill of being a creepy creature.
Creepy. Yeah,
they never actually utilize his face really. Like they always cover it with
that's true.
But it's there.
But in this one, it would just be glasses.
Yeah,
sunglasses.
No, he'd be really good, really good.
And I'm just picturing his fights with Simu Liu, and
very good. I like it a lot.
It'd be fun.
I like it a lot.
I don't know if he's, for lack of a better word, a worn look to him.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's just part of the makeup and the costuming and stuff too. But Bill Skarsgård would kind of be a little more polished version of Agent Smith.
Newer, like a new model.
Yeah, he's an upgrade.
Yeah, he's an upgrade. Yeah. That's I see that. I see that a lot. It's real good. I like it. Will. That's a good one.
Yeah, I was proud of that one.
That's good. I'll do my honorable mention right now since we're on Agent Smith.
Let's hear it.
The original one was Benedict Cumberbatch, and I just feel like he's too. I don't know if large is the word. Like some about him just seems like. Yeah. The Dev Patel in him it doesn't line up very well.
Right.
And I think he would take me out of it. Yeah. Like just because like
almost too big a name.
Yeah, kind of. I think he has too big of like a
not for me. I love names.
Yeah. You're getting there, Will. I'm proud of you. Too big of a following, but like I just feel like it'd just be like too similar to like his Khan character. Mm-hmm. And like you would be like, well, I've seen this before.
Yeah.
And like I said, the Dev Patel in him, it doesn't
fit.
It doesn't, like, there's no chemistry in the fights. Like, it just seems like weird.
Right.
So I feel like Guy Pearce is more on the level I was going for.
Yeah.
But Benedict will get you in something. Just give us time.
Just give us time.
All right. Now let's do the Judas character.
Judas.
Cypher. This is a kind of fun character. I was really trying to think outside the box on this one and not just, match. I mean, I besides like Morpheus, and maybe Agent Smith, I tried to go a different route down this road. I went with Donald Glover.
Ooh.
I think he would bring that kind of nerdy techness to it and disguise his true intentions and really shock the audience. Like, because I feel like with the original one, there's elements you feel like, I don't trust that guy. I feel like he would completely fool you and it would be devastating. Like,
yeah, I see it. I could see him because obviously he usually comes off very likable on screen, but I have seen him in some roles where I can see the fed up with the world sort of feelings come out.
Yeah.
And that's where Cypher comes from. He's just disillusioned by everything now.
That's right. And so I think he would bring a different energy to that character and kind of hide his intentions longer.
Yeah.
And then when it comes out, you're just like, oh, what?
Yeah.
I'd be upset. I'd be like, what? Come on. I liked you.
Yeah, it's a different one.
Yeah, it's definitely my Matrix cast is all over the place.
It's all over. I mean, it can be that way.
It's kind of like I pulled names out of a hat.
Yeah,
I kind of did with Neo.
Yeah,
but I like it. I don't know. It feels different. It feels everything still like fits into the mode it's supposed to be. Like the movie still hits the notes it's supposed to hit.
And maybe bringing him on, he'd provide a song for the soundtrack.
Maybe
Childish Gambino.
That would be good. I'm for it.
Yeah. It replaces Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Don't do it. Don't you replace it.
That's good.
All right.
My Cypher. I'm very proud of my Cypher.
Okay.
This was one that there were a lot of different good options. I thought I could see a lot of people playing their role, but there's an element of Cypher that I was looking for that when I came across this actor, I was like, yes. It's that just feeling smarter than everybody else, but not feeling like he's like listened to. But just being kind of arrogant about it, but still having that cool factor too. The actor I went with that I believe encompasses all those is Ethan Hawke.
Oh yeah, he does. He does.
He's just, yeah. I mean,
that's good.
He tends to play, characters that are fairly similar to just him a lot of the time, but I think it just works so well with Cypher.
Oh yeah, I can see it. And that smartest person in the room, but no one listens to you. Yeah, he gives off that energy all the time.
All the time, and I mean, often he seems like he is.
Yeah,
and Cypher was that way. He definitely, like I said earlier with yours, is just kind of he's done with it.
Yeah,
and he feels like he's been fed a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
Not necessarily bullshit, but like, why is this the way? Like,
right.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
If this is what the real world is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just imagining the restaurant scene with him.
Yeah,
and him
I can see it.
Digging into that steak and.
Yeah, I can see it. It's good. I think you really I really strayed away from that element of it. Because I kind of wanted it to be more like
a surprise.
A surprise, but that, like, you picture him already just like seen all that shit and been through it, and he's over it.
And he still has, like, the way he comes across on screen, like, he can play both ways, like likable, unlikable, but he doesn't automatically have that like I think he's going to be the villain,
right?
Either.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, you just think he's going to just be...
Like, he can be buddy with Neo. But...
I like it. That's real good, Will.
Yeah.
You have a strong cast.
I do.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you so much, Travis.
You're so welcome.
I hope mine makes $1 billion.
I hope it does, too. I hope mine gets made.
People love celebrities, and that was my main motivation for these castings.
Hey, with The Matrix, I think you could just bank on celebrities and...
Yeah.
It'd work. Especially since that's pretty much all we knew about The Matrix is who was in it when it first came out. So
yeah,
that's good. All right, we got one more, Will. The good old Oracle.
The mother of The Matrix herself.
That's right. This one, it's an interesting one. You could go all kinds of routes with this, I think. You could go similar to what the movie had. You could go kind of a new take and still hit the key points you're supposed to hit with this character. I kind of went similar to what the movie had. I went with Angela Bassett, Black Panther's mother.
The Oracle's a very motherly.
She's a motherly character, and you know, who better to run the Matrix, be the mother of the Matrix, than Black Panther's mother? I can just see it. I can see all the scenes. Like I said, my cast is kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Like when you read all these names in one movie, like, what is this movie?
It's crazy.
It's a crazy movie. But The Matrix is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So I think she rounds it out. I think she gives a wisdom and strength and a compassion that the Oracle gives.
Yeah.
And I think she'd really nail it.
Yeah, I think she brings that motherly presence. I think she'd be a much more serious Oracle.
Yeah.
Like, not as much, don't worry about
not as bubbly and like, it's okay.
Yeah.
More, a little more serious. But I think with my Neo, that's what my Neo needs.
Yeah, I can see her interacting with Dev Patel.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, so there's my cast. I did it. I cast.
Rounded it out.
The Matrix.
That's great.
Finish us out, Will.
So I went a slightly different direction with my Oracle.
Jack Nicholson in drag.
How did you know?
I mean, when in doubt.
When in doubt, Jack Nicholson in drag. No, my Oracle. Whereas you kind of lean more into the motherly presence, mine doesn't necessarily not display those characteristics for great English there.
But it's not the highlight.
But yeah, it's not the defining characteristic of the actor I chose. I kind of went more the enigma kind of route.
Okay.
I went with Cynthia Erivo.
Oh.
She's just one of those where, I mean, she can play a lot of different characters. She's just a great actor, talented.
Mm-hmm.
But she's just someone who is hard to it's hard to pin down exactly who she is.
Yeah, and exactly what her intentions are.
Yeah, and I kind of like that element for the Oracle.
Yeah,
at least for this recasting. The original actor that played the Oracle. Again, she was kind of a little more fun loving. She had that gravitas, but it was kind of a little more playful. Mm-hmm. I think Cynthia Erivo would really lean into the playful.
Yeah.
But I think she could go back and forth.
Yeah.
Be really commanding of the scene, but then also just kind of really play with Neo.
Yeah. It's a good cast, Will.
Yeah.
It's a good cast. I want to see your Matrix.
Yeah.
I don't want to see mine.
Oh, no. I'd see it.
I'd still see it.
Just
somebody would see it.
Angela Bassett.
That's it.
That's it. I hate the rest of them.
God, she's only in this for a couple minutes. There you have it. The Matrix has been recast in 2025.
Yeah.
Starring Dev Patel. Starring Shang-Chi himself.
Ooh.
Yeah, they should come out. What we should do is...
Okay.
They'll both get made. They'll both come out. And we'll go watch them the same night and then see whose is better. Deal. Did you hear that, Hollywood?
Let's do it.
Let's just do that. And then we can know who had a better cast.
Well, that'll be in our own personal matrices.
Yeah. Well, we'll fund it ourselves. Don't worry. Hey, guys, this is a passion project. Just trust us.
Yeah.
Not like Will. I think we have I think we recaptured what the Matrix captured. Mm-hmm. Also gave it new elements that make it kind of interesting and new and a kind of different take, but not too different to where it's it loses what it had. I'm happy with this cast, and as always, recasting is a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun, and again, it's fun doing these movies that are already just perfect movies, perfect casts.
Yep.
You don't realize how perfect until you're actually doing the research.
Until you're trying to find a Neo.
Man, no,
golly,
they nailed this.
Yeah.
Even though they didn't the first time. But
the unsung hero of movies is casting directors, man.
Yeah.
I tell you. Do they win Academy Awards?
I think they're going to be nominated coming up.
They definitely should, because it is hard to balance all these different emotions, interactions to be does this work? Does this tell the story we're trying to tell?
Yeah.
I mean, it's never one person making a movie, but casting can make or break it.
You got to nail the casting. And boy, did I.
And boy, did Will.
No, that was fun. Matrix was one of my favorite movies, so we had to recast this, of course. But what about you guys? Who would you cast as Dio? Was there anyone out there that we were missing that was, the aha pick? Is there anyone besides Mahershala Ali that could play this role? I don't think so, but
there's not.
If you got an option, leave it down in the comments. While you're down there, like the channel, subscribe, and come back for another Cinema Clubhouse podcast.